Hi, my name is Rhonda James and I'm the founder of Epoxy Free Tumbling. What I'd like to do with this brief introductory video is to explain what this is briefly, and also to explain what is going to be available if you become a member. So what this is a water-based process with some products that probably some of you already have. As you can see, here's some of them back here. Here's the E6000 spray adhesive, which is one, and good old Mod Podge, regular Mod Podge gloss, and a few other things. And what happens is there's recipes, for lack of a better term, to make these formulas that become a layering process. And in this process, the end result is a very shiny, glossy, epoxy-like finish, but it is not epoxy. Here's some cups back here. Here's one that I started off with in the very beginning. This was my first experiment. I'm not sure if you can catch the light on it, but this is decorative paper back here. This is printable vinyl. There's glitter. I tried to put as many things on here as I can, and with this layering process it becomes very smooth and shiny and very durable. It's not as hard as epoxy, but it is not going to crack. It still has a hard finish, but it's just not going to crack. The only way that you're going to break through this is if you have a blade and actually make a cut in it. So the other thing I've noticed too, by the way, is the longer that they cure, the harder that it does get. And this is the one I've had the longest. So back to my point. These are going to be tutorials and in detail showing how to mix the formulas and how to do everything. Being a member, there's a small fee of $10 a piece, and once you get in and you're a member, it'll be where these videos, these tutorials are available to you whenever you want to watch, and it'll be in some degree of order and reason, and everything will be more organized than just the Facebook group, because things were getting lost there. So it is a learning process, and I think in order to learn it needs to be organized. And so this is what I'd like to do, and this is hopefully will be ongoing with areas where we can share what we're learning. Like I said, we're working on mica powders right now, and it looks very promising. So I really think it's important that, because of all of the reactions that people are having to epoxy now, and finding out the hard way that it's not as safe as we all had hoped in the beginning, watching all the fun videos and everything. There's a lot of serious reactions that people are having. I had a very, very mild reaction, but it was a reaction, and that's what triggered me to try to find something. And I have so much money wrapped up in this crafting stuff. I've been crafting for years, sewing and all kinds of stuff, stenciling, all kinds of stuff. And I have so many supplies. And when I saw this, I thought, wow, I can use my fabric, I can use my paints, I have all these things I can use, so it's not going to cost a whole lot of money. And that partially was true. But I have invested quite a bit of money, and even more, in discovering this process. So it's fun. It's fun. It's what got us all started, was watching the cups on the turners and the glitter. I mean, and if you have any creative juices at all, they really do begin to come out. Some of the cups that I've seen are beyond beautiful that people can do, and I'm trying to work all of those things, like the water slides and the printable vinyl and the chunky glitter and all of it, into this as much as I can, so people can be safe and have fun and not have to gear up and buy sheds and ventilation. I live in Indiana, so a lot of the things, the spray painting, the priming and all that, it really wasn't practical for me. I'm not going to go out in the freezing cold weather and spray paint. Plus, I'm really bad at it. So I have some primer coats that I've come up with, and all in all, once you get past the learning curve, it kind of is just a logic thing. And the steps are interchangeable. It's not set in stone that you have to do this, this, this. They become kind of interchangeable because, as we all know, sometimes there are mistakes, or we decide we want to add a little something else to it. So I hope that you will become a member and watch the videos and become a part of creating an even more broad sense of what might be done with these formulas with sorry about that, I do have a dog, and do it in a safe way. So thank you for watching, and on this page there'll be a place where you can sign up, and I accept credit cards and all of that, and start learning a safe way to enjoy this really fun and fascinating craft. Thank you.